Well, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good night, whatever time of day it is. I hope that you, and you are all doing absolutely fantastic. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. So happy to have you. If you are old to my channel, somewhere in between, I don't know, welcome back as well. Also happy to have you. It's me, Andy K. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my morning meditation routine. This is going to include stretching. It's a great video to follow along to. Honestly, if you want to stretch, if you want a gratitude journal with me, I will be doing that as well. I will be making affirmations, just really, really relaxing and setting my intentions for the day, getting my head, my body in a good grounded space to have an anxiety-free day. Doesn't mean I won't have anxiety, but it puts me in a space where I'm less likely to, or when the anxiety does arise, I'm better to handle it. I may or may not include some passages from the Bible or prayer journal, anything like that. I kind of just see kind of what my body feels it needs in that moment, and depending on how long I have, I might do more, I might do less. If you are not a believer in the Lord or anything like that, totally okay. You're still welcome here. I may or may not do it. This is just personally what I do. So I wanted to walk you through that and just do a relaxing video for you. A quick note to like and subscribe if you're not already. Comment down below how you're doing, how you found this, if this was useful for you. I want to know that, not just, for it does support me. It gives engagement boosts. However, I do my videos for a reason, and that reason is you. I love making a difference and feeling like I'm helping you, and so when you comment down below and like it, that lets me know, okay, these are the types of videos people want to see. It helps me know and just have that, like, the confirmation and the encouragement that this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I love hearing from y'all, and I care about every single one of you. I read every single comment, even if I don't reply right away. I try to reply to every comment, but I read everything. So that being said, I also have memberships. If you want more kind of exclusive type content, it's $2 a month. You get some perks like stickers and emojis that you can use, badges. You can have access to specific, like, locked community polls, things like that. You can check everything out in the, description. Shout out to Joe. Hey. Thank you for the membership. But yeah, no pressure. We're just hanging, we're just vibing, and I'll let you know I start off my morning every morning with tea. I'm a sucker for some good tea. This cup says bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and it has a squirrel on it. I got this years ago at Target, and I love it. This is English breakfast with a little bit of cream in it. I've been getting into cream into tea. It feels so, like, British, right? I'm not British, but some good caffeine to get me through the day without coffee. Coffee makes me very sick, so honestly this sometimes does too, but do what we can. I'm just so excited for this video. You can skip to wherever you want. I like to talk. I'm so excited for this video because I have never done one of these, I don't think. And it's rare that people really get to see me and my routines other than like a skincare routine or makeup routine, but this is genuinely how I start my day. It's made the biggest difference for me, truly. It's so good. I've already lit 4 candles. I'm a candle fanatic, and I like to spray some sort of perfume or fragrance or mist in my surrounding area. And I do this because it puts me in a good mood, number one, but I associate this scent now with relaxing. And so if, I'm feeling a little anxious or not grounded throughout the day, I can spray this scent, and since I associate it with all the relaxing, it kind of can ground me. Scent is incredibly strong and incredibly powerful and links to memories and emotion. So that's what I like to do. This is called Hope. No idea where it's from, gonna be honest. Trying my best not to spray it in my tea or in the flame. Yeah, not gonna burn anything down, not gonna drink perfume. Not today. Not that I've ever done that. Sometimes I'll accidentally spray it in my mouth, and that's just terrible. So I'm just gonna start out. Oh, I don't know if you can hear my back just like crunched. I'm just gonna start out with some gentle stretching and gentle breath work. Whenever I breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. My therapist taught me that. It is the most helpful way to breathe, for relaxation, for anxiety. The key is breathing out longer than you breathe in for, or holding your breath and breathing out longer than you held it for. So I don't really have a super big rhyme or reason to what I do, how I do it. I just do what feels right to my body and listen to what I need. So right now I felt like my arms just needed like a good stretch. So just, there's candle. There's a candle wick on my hand. Love that. Just kind of follow along if you'd like. Really stretch the fingertips and just kind of arch your back a little bit. Just kind of raise your hand. I don't know why, but sometimes I just I move my hands and I'll just do this for some reason, and it's relaxing to me. I don't know, so if you see me doing that, I don't know what I'm doing. I just find it peaceful and grounding, and something I really try to practice as well is as I'm doing something like this, just really breathing through it and noticing the sensation on my skin, what these pants feel like, what it feels like on my hands, the temperature, just really grounding myself in my surroundings. Just kind of breathing in and breathing out, and just put my hand here sometimes if I feel myself breathing more through my chest. Or I'll put my hand here to remind myself to feel the belly expand outward. And I've been sitting here for a little bit. I'm kind of crunchy. I kind of just do some dancer stretches, Oh, my back cracked. Do the whole I'm just gonna tell you though, my posture is terrible and my flexibility not good at all. This is the farthest I can reach, but that's okay. We do what we can, and you don't have to be the touch your toes. We're just doing this for us. What feels good to us. What feels good to the body, and we honor that. If that's what you're feeling. Okay. Bring it in. I don't do a whole lot of stretching, honestly. Just enough to what feels good, and just to get my body kind of moving in the morning. And my back crack again. Maybe I should do a back crack. But just what feels good. You're doing this for you. You don't have to be rigid in it. I think for me, one of my biggest problems with routines and meditations and goals and habits is I am all or nothing, and so I can set this very rigid schedule with myself, or rigid plan, and if I don't follow that plan, I get anxiety and I'm like, well, I shouldn't even try. Like, very all or nothing, black and white mentality, and it's something I've been working on, and you know, a little bit is better than nothing. Kind of that mindset in school where, you know, if you turn in like a late paper, sometimes they would give you, like, instead of giving you a 0, they'd give you half credit or something. And in my head I was always like, well, I would never do that, like all or nothing, you know. And it's better to get 50% than it is to get 0. Still not good, but like, I mean, it's definitely better than nothing. And I think that's a mindset a lot of people have, and just want to change that a little bit. It's okay if, you know, you're doing this for you, and that's all you can ask for. You hear that? I just want to feel the stretch kind of in here, so just kind of pulling this, keeping my back straight. Yeah, just, it's so much better to honor yourself and honor your body, especially for things like this that are for your relaxation. They're for you, they're not for other people. And just doing things like this, you don't have to keep such a strict schedule. You do what feels good to you, how it feels good to you, and just know, like, that's enough. You just know that that's enough, and you're enough. These candles smell so good. I don't even know what they smell like because there's 4 different ones and they all smell different. So they kind of mingle through the air a little bit. There's crumbs on my yoga mat and it keeps like sticking to my hand. It's so gross. Tea time. Don't spill this on the mic, Andy. Don't do it. Okay. I also, there's this stretch that I like to do because I always have a lot of like hip and lower back pain. So a stretch that I learned in dance, if you're able to do it, is you put one foot out, like, don't look at my feet, they're kind of dirty. I just showered, but like, anyways, put one here, and then this, like the toes, go immediately on top of that other knee, and see how like the toe connects with the knee, and it gives you the best stretch, like I swear, best stretch. And sit up and slowly lean forward as far as you can go, and it really stretches those hip muscles that are so tight throughout the day. And if it's comfier to do this and kind of push on the knees, you can do that. I used to be able to touch my nose to the ground. Can't do that now. Absolutely not. But I can usually I can do something like that, but just really try to breathe into it. And lean in a little farther when you're ready. Ah, it feels so good. So good. And then up. Walk yourself up slowly. And then you switch sides. Okay? Oof. You just switch sides. Go down. This one feels so good. My left hip is like, it's hitting. I don't usually do soft spoken, but I felt like for this, that could be good, and just, you know, relaxing. Okay. When I did my candles and I lit them, there was a little wick that was a little bit too long, and so I just pinched it with my fingers, flicked it, but now there's like some on my toe, because I guess I stepped on it. Don't do that. Use like an actual like wick trimmer. Don't be me. Don't be lazy. Just kidding. You can do whatever you want. There's a lot of negative connotations with being quote unquote lazy. I don't think it's laziness all the time. Sometimes it's just efficient, or sometimes it's, you don't have to do everything the long way all the time. It's okay. Oi! Okay. So already, I'm feeling a lot better. This is what they call the choir stretch. You're just pulling this muscle along. Like, I used to do that stretch and just kind of hold it here like that, and I was like, well, this doesn't even stretch. You want to actually pull this up and pull this muscle right here. But they call this the choir stretch because everyone in choir, like every choir I've been in, does that. And it's really funny, and this arm just kind of locks it in and you can kind of pull on it. Feels good. Feels so good. And just reach my arm up and go behind and clasp it's together. It's okay if you can't do this. I, for some reason, can, which is surprising, but I know a lot of people that like can't reach it. I can't do like leg flexibility, but arm flexibility is like decent for some reason. Maybe I just have like longer arms or something. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but this feels so good. I forgot to breathe. Okay, I'm gonna get started in on my gratitude journaling. I will read out loud what I am doing so you can know what I am grateful for. If there are names included, I will omit the names or change them just for privacy. But I love gratitude journaling. I do it in the morning and at night, different prompts for each one. If it's been a really busy day and I have to skip one, I at least try to do one, or I do a PM one. But again, not being super rigid with myself and allowing myself, like I did half of it, that's good too, For me, there's no way to let myself down if I don't put that pressure on myself, and I feel so much better. My stomach. I am going to do the PM one because I did not do it last night. I'll do the PM prompts in reference to yesterday, and then I will do the AM prompts in reference to today. And then tonight I will try to do the PM ones, but I want to at least, kind of get that going. And I want to do it so you can see what the prompts are. So if you ever want to do them, you can. So the first thing that I do is I write the date. So for this one, since it was PM yesterday, I'm going to pretend like I did it yesterday. So yesterday was the 21st. See, this is a very, very me thing. This is a very me thing to do. I will put 1, 21, 23, then I'll draw a little arrow. And yesterday was... what's today? Yesterday was Saturday. So I will say yesterday was Saturday. And at the top, I will rate my mood on a scale from 1 to 10. And I'm doing this retroactively, so yesterday, when I would have done this, but I was filming, my mood probably would have been like a 7. I was in a pretty good mood. Mood was a 7. And then I do something called primary and secondary. Primary, I write down at the time that I was doing it, I will write down what my primary emotion was. So, you've got, if you've seen Inside Out, you've got your big, like 4 big 5. That's like happy, sad, fear, disgust, just blanket statement. My tummy. just general moods. And so yesterday my primary was happy, and so I write that down. But that is so vague, and so I will also write down secondary, which is, if you've ever seen a feelings chart, you can Google them. They are so easy to find. It's like a wheel, and within being happy, for instance, there are so many branches that branch off. There is joy, there is contentment, there is excited, there is satisfied. There's just all these, there's playful, there's all these different subcategories of happy. And so I like to write down my general mood and then a secondary mood. So my secondary mood yesterday, I would say, is like motivated. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know if motivated is like a mood so much, or an emotion, I don't know, but that's what I'm putting. Yesterday I was feeling motivated because I was filming. And then I write PM, line space. This is also great to do on your phone. I like to do it personally in the journal itself, because there's a lot of, I think, benefit in handwriting to physically writing it in a journal. Your brain wires it differently than if you were typing it, but sometimes typing is more accessible. It's a lot easier. You don't have to have the journal on hand. But since I do my meditations physically here, it doesn't do anything more effort, I guess, to physically write it out than it does by phone. So the first thing I do, this is what I would normally do with PM, assuming I have already done the AM. You'll know what I mean when I explain this a little bit more, but if I have not done the AM, I will add in applicable AM ones at night. But if I've already done the AM, I'll just stick with the shorter PM version. You'll see what I mean. So the first one I do is, I say, what went well today? And we just really want to find at least something that went well. If life's going rough, just picking out those positive patterns. And I usually try to find a few things. So what went well today? So yesterday, I would say I got lots of filming done, and that felt good. And it felt good. And then two, what went well yesterday? I'm trying to think what I did yesterday. I got some fast food that didn't taste good, so I'm not gonna put that. Did I watch TV? I ate turkey bacon. That was so good. So ate turkey bacon. Sometimes when life is rough, like stuff like that works. Like you just have to say, I ate good food, and like that has to be enough. But I love turkey bacon. I ate turkey bacon, and it was so tasty. I'll usually try to do between 1 and 3 things. Y'all are gonna have to ignore my stomach. I swear, I haven't eaten breakfast yet, and I've just been drinking. This is my actually second cup of tea. Let's see, what else did I do yesterday? I got to see someone yesterday that it means a lot to me. So that was really nice. So I'll say got to spend the morning with insert name of person. And it was good for my soul. And then we also do what could have gone differently. This one I try not to put too much emphasis on because I really want the emphasis to be about the positivity. However, it's also important to acknowledge when things aren't going so well or things that happen in the day that maybe were difficult. So we can honor those. We don't want to just completely ignore them and pretend they don't exist. So yesterday, my fast food dinner was expensive, and TBH didn't taste good. And then number 2, I would say I was incredibly sleepy. So I felt exhausted and overwhelmed a large portion of the day. And then I also put one thing I am proud of myself for. So one thing I am proud of yesterday, I know I already touched on this, but I would say I stuck to a filming schedule and was productive in that. And then I also like to do what am I looking forward to tomorrow, or what am I excited for tomorrow. I would say one thing is I might get to hang out with insert name here for girls' night. Another one is more filming. That is what I was excited for. So that is my PM gratitude journal. If I have done the AM one prior in the day. If I have not, I will add in things that were from the AM, such as 3 things I am thankful for, 1 affirmation I have for myself. Those are 2 things that I add in if I did not do the AM, just so I get the gratitude in there a little more. But I already did the AM yesterday, or no, I didn't do it, but it was late in the night, so wait, oh, I didn't. That's okay. I'm doing my gratitude one now. So then, I'm going to do the AM, and it is same thing. Today is the 22nd, 2023, and today is Sunday. Today, my mood is honestly an 8. My primary emotion is happy. And then my secondary emotion, this isn't like a specific emotion they're going to have on a mood chart, but I would say hopefully expectant. Hopefully tent. I ran out of room. And then I write AM. And I write 3 things I'm thankful for. 3 things I am thankful for. And when writing these, I try to be as specific as I can. I try to not do a general statement if I can. And I try to not do repeat. So if I've done this gratitude already, I try to find a completely different one. If it's been like a week since I've done that particular gratitude, sometimes there's ongoing gratefulness and thankfulness and things that you have. I'll do that after like a week, but in general, it's really important for our brains to pick out different patterns, not just one. It really helps your brain seek out patterns in your day-to-day life when you're not doing the journal, because you're not just doing the same thing over and over. You're not saying, I'm thankful for this one friend over and over. You're finding little things that you can really search for. So 3 things I am thankful for today, this is going to sound performative and like I'm doing it just for this video, but I promise I'm not. I'm going to say, I am thankful for an amazing ASMR community of people who care about me as much as I care about them. Everyone's been warming my heart lately. I've been going through it. Been going through a lot of really rough things, and the comments and the messages I've been getting have been so supportive, so kind. Like, it has literally made me want to cry. Just how sweet this community has been to me, and I want to give back as much as I can. So thank you, everyone. Next thing I am thankful for, I'm gonna say I am thankful for insert name. I'm thankful for this person because they have constantly supported me when nobody else even saw me. BT dubs, it's my editor. Love you. Third thing I am thankful for, and if you're feeling extra thankful, you can write way more. You don't have to cap yourself at 3, but try to do at least 3. Other things I'm thankful for. I'm gonna say a warm cardigan. Insert name of person. Gave me because it brings me warmth and comfort. And then I do one affirmation for the day. So my affirmation for today is I am abundant, content, and lack absolutely nothing. These affirmations can be anything from I am loved, I am special, I am seen and valued for just as I am, I am financially abundant, I am content, I am lacking nothing. Just anything that you want to affirm for your life, even if you don't fully believe it being true in the moment. It's really powerful. And then I do one intention for the day. So my one intention today is to film at least 3 to 5 videos. That's genuinely what I want to do. I want to really invest in this channel more, and now that I'm in a little bit more of a place to do it, I want to really take that into my own hands and take care of it. So, yeah, that's everything I do for the morning. Again, if I haven't done it for if I hadn't done the AM and it's PM, I would just add in the 3 things I'm thankful for to the PM and one affirmation. I can't really do an intention because the day's already passed, but I have my what am I excited for tomorrow, so I guess in a way I do. But that is what I do for my gratitude journaling, and if I'm kind of short on time for my morning meditation, that is one thing I will always do regardless. Like, that is the one thing I will really try to do a little bit of like breathing. I don't know why I was gonna say something weird. I'll do some breathing, and I will do the gratitude journaling and my tea. I will do those things, and then if I have more time, I definitely will dive into the other things that I want to do. I want to do, I do think I want to do some affirmations. I have a different pen for that. I don't know why. And I have an affirmation journal specifically. This is my Legend of Zelda. It's a leather-bound journal. Has really good spacing. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, you may not be able to see it, but spacing is really nice. It's great for affirmations because you can write a lot. Sometimes I'll do new affirmations. Sometimes I'll do the ones I've been writing. Usually I'll try to like fill up kind of a page. But for this one as well, I will write the date. So 1/23. Nope. 22nd. 1/22. 23. Today is Sunday. Stretch out my leg. It's getting a little crunchy. Okay. So my affirmations for today. I always number them as well. I'm gonna look into, what is this? Oh, this is oh, sick! I forgot about that. There was a girl that I met in inpatient, and I ended up taking this journal. I didn't write in it, but I took it with me, and that was like all her contact info and some apps and stuff she wanted me to check out. So that's funny. That's sweet. So my affirmations that I want to say this morning, I'm gonna do some that I've already done before, but I like this one. I am loved and set apart by those who see me because of my undeniable and unique light and spirit. These are great for confidence boosting. Some of them can be a little bit deeper. Some of them can be just what you want to embody, and some of them can be like, I'm hot. Just to like confidence build. Because, life's what you make it. It's whatever you want it to be, truly. This one I've been seeing all over TikTok. It's called Lucky Girl Syndrome. I don't know. I like doing it. I kind of change it a little bit from what I see on TikTok to work more for me. But basically, you say, I am so lucky. Everything always goes my way. What did I say? Goes my way. And what is best for me with the perfect timing. Then I say, I am so abundant in finances, joy, peace, love, connections, and spirituality. I lack nothing. I am so blessed. So that's just something that I write out. That one I try to write out kind of daily. I also try to write these in present tense as though they're already happening. I love this one. This one's good for anxious girlies, or however you identify, whoever you are. I'll read it first, and then I'll let you know why I do this one. I say, I do not chase, I attract. And then, what is meant to be mine is already mine. Divinely drawn to or placed in my life at just the right time, and is portioned for me. What is meant to be comes my way now and in the future. And I say this one is great for anxiety. This is one that I write out frequently and multiple times sometimes, because for me, it's so easy to chase and to obsess, and like that can be within jobs, that can be within relationships or connections, whether it's friendship or love. Truly, it can be in so many things that if you have anxiety of the future, it's so easy to get in that mindset of like, oh my gosh, this person didn't text me back, and you start thinking and thinking and thinking and obsessing and running through all the scenarios in your head of, why isn't this person texting me? Is it because of me? Is it because of this? It becomes kind of a hyperfixation. You can do that with jobs as well if you're not sure. You know, like if you're applying for jobs, that's kind of where I'm at. You have this thing of like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the future holds. And this grounds you in the reality of like, hey, whatever is meant to be yours is going to be yours. You don't have to do anything. Like, you are going to attract what is meant to be yours because it is portioned for you. It is meant to be yours. And even if you maybe make a decision or something, like what's truly meant for you, you can't ruin that. You can't ruin it if it's truly, truly, truly meant for you. It will be yours. And so it really helps my anxiety about the future. And, you know, I do believe in God. And so for me, that ties into, you know, when I say divinely drawn to or placed in my life, I'm recognizing that, you know, God has a plan for my life, and at the right time, at the right moment, the right person, the right job, the right situation, nothing I do or don't do is going to stop me from that, because God has already planned that for me. I think specifically with like affirmations and, you know, manifestation and things like that, there's a concept that if you're Christian, you can't do that, or that if you believe in God, like, at least for me, like in the Christian community, there's a lot of really negative connotations with affirmations, which I find interesting because I've been getting into them more recently. And like when I do it, it's still rooted in God. Like, any of this is happening because of God, but also like on a mental health side of it, our brains are so powerful, and we truly, like, if you are focusing on what you don't have, you are going to reap that, because your brain is going to be picking up patterns. But when you are focusing on what you do have, you're focusing on things that build confidence, things that build contentment and satisfaction in your life, and you are saying, this is what I have, I am abundant, I have this. You are putting your brain in a position to literally start associating like different connections and different patterns on a day-to-day basis. It's recognizing positivity, because oftentimes our situations don't necessarily change, but our mindsets do. And that is largely in part to looking at positives and rewiring our brain so that it looks for those positive connections rather than all the negative ones, and focusing on what we don't have and what we lack and what we're upset with. And it sets our eyes to hope, to a good future, especially if you're in a depressive state or you're not feeling so good and you're losing hope. It's like, I've been there. I've so been there. And it's not just about like, just think positive, because that's BS. That's terrible. I hate hearing that. It's never worked for me when they say just think positive. It's like, well, I would if I could. But I think it's in like small practices that we do and things that we think. Our brain has so much power over us. It focuses on what we tell it to focus on. It can literally change our mindset. Like, this was kind of the fake it till you make it. Like, you know, obviously honor those things that you need to feel, and honor if you do lack in something, like, you know, do the work on that. But in general, like, a big thing for me is I struggled a lot. I still struggle sometimes, obviously, I'm human. I struggled a lot with body image and not feeling pretty, not feeling attractive, and it didn't matter what people were telling me, that people were like, oh no, you're so pretty, you're so cute, blah blah blah. Like, it did nothing for me. It only made me seek more validation because I'm not feeling it. I'm telling myself I'm ugly. I'm telling myself I feel this way. You know, looking at myself in the mirror and not liking what I see. And it's so subjective. Beauty is so subjective. But that's one of those things that, like, people were telling me, like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so beautiful, whatever. And I wasn't believing it because I was not saying it to myself. And there just became a shift, like maybe last year, a little bit before that, but basically last year, where I just started telling myself, like, I am all that. Like, I am hot, I am beautiful, I am pretty, I am all these things. And I was telling myself over and over and over. And the brain is such a funny thing that when you start telling yourself that, eventually you do kind of start to believe it. Like, you genuinely do. It's not overnight. It's these small little patterns and habits that you make. And now, like, I feel so good. Like, my body didn't really change. Like, I mean, our bodies do fluctuate, you know, in like weight or sometimes just like hair, things like that. Our body will fluctuate over time and change, but like overall, my body really hadn't changed too much. I hadn't changed. Like, I'm not a whole new person. My mindset completely changed, where I was telling myself all these things that eventually I just started believing them, and I started looking at myself differently with love and compassion. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, girl, get it. You are all that. Be confident. Like, and it just started coming like naturally. Even though nothing physically changed for me. Sorry, my phone ran out of storage, and I'll have to wrap it up because I had to delete a few things and I have a couple minutes. But yeah, I just wanted to say, like, your brain is so powerful, and affirmations can really help reframe your mindset and reset it. So I'm just gonna finish up my affirmations real quick. I'm almost done with the page, and then I'll head out since my phone's about to die. Or not die, but ran out of. Oh, I like this one. I say, I attract whole and pure love at all times with my connections, and I don't settle for less than that. This is great for people who have been in toxic or abusive connections and want to really focus their energy on people who are good for their health. And a reminder, like, to not put yourself through that again. It's easy to. No blame there at all. But it's a good reminder. It's a good reminder that, like, once you're out of it, like, don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. You deserve good, whole, pure love at all times in all connections. Oh, I love this one. this one came from something that I felt the Lord say to me in one of my meditations. My stomach. He said, I am ready and equipped for or not for, but I am ready and equipped to be healthy, healed, whole, and abundant in love, finances, peace, joy, and overall on my journey. And then I'll do one more short one. It's kind of funny, but I like saying, I am a total baddie who people love to be around and have so much fun with. So those are my affirmations for the day, and I hope this video, my back needs to crack again. I hope this video was kind of relaxing for you, and just walking you through what I do, why I do it. Obviously, in my normal meditations, I don't pause and explain why I'm doing it, but for the sake of this, I really just wanted to show you what I do, so that if you feel called to it, you can do it as well. You can give it a try and see how it works for you, because for me, it works awesome. And I have my Bible here, and after I'm done with the video, I might read some psalm, or I like reading the Gospels. I usually get a lot out of that, or Ephesians, Romans. Those are some of my favorite books. Acts is good. I'll read some of that, and then I will sit in silence, laying on my little pillow pet here that smells like chocolate, and I will ask the Lord for any revelations, any things he wants to tell me, because it's so easy to get caught up in the world of distractions. Your brain is never turned off, your brain is never quiet. My meditations are a lot quieter than this. But really just focusing inward and truly listening to your body, listening to, for me, it's God. Listen to whatever higher power you believe in, if you do. And just listening, taking a moment to just shut up and listen. Because it's so easy to have TikTok going, to have different things, and when that happens, I will just listen and ask the Lord to say anything he wants to say to me, to have any revelations, to have anything sink in deeper, to think about any intentions, to think about what feelings come up and kind of examine those. And I have my prayer journal. I have so many journals, so many. My prayer journal / kind of just the things that I feel from the Lord. I'll write down in here, or I'll write down on my phone sometimes, but think how far I am into this. I have like this much room left. Over halfway. That's it. I hope that you enjoyed coming along this video with me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. If you do any of these things, please let me know how it is, or if you have your own rituals that you do, also let me know. I usually have music playing, but I film on my phone, so I can't. Maybe I'll add in music after the fact. I don't know. But anyways, I love y'all. You're loved, you're worth it, and you're valued. Go get it. Get into it, yeah. As Doja Cat says. Okay. Bye.